Okay, good morning. It's me, your Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Thursday. Is it? It is. It's Thursday. I just got back from vacation and I did some little vacation videos for you, but this will be your regular 30-minute video. It's starting now, and I'll do another one tonight between 6 and 8 p.m. normally, but it's going to be more than likely around 6:30 or 7 because I leave my parents home at 6, so it won't, maybe even 7:30. But it'll be this evening, Eastern Standard Time. So what is today? It's Thursday. What do we have? A 3-layer cake. What's the first layer? You know, routines. What are your routines? Well, we're going to start with our morning routine. For those of you who don't know, a morning routine is a set of things that we do in a very short period of time before the children get up that enables us to love ourselves, take care of ourselves, so we feel like we can get the day going without feeling like everything is on our shoulders and we're not taken care of. So here's where we start. When you get out of the bed, if there's no one else in it, make it. If there's someone else in it, make it later. Make the bed. Go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face, put on some moisturizer, put on a little makeup if you wear it. If you choose to wear jewelry, put it on. Comb your hair, put on your clothes, put your pajamas away. Then you're going to squirt something in the sink, give it a little wipe, maybe wipe the faucets and handles. Then you're going to squirt something in the toilet, give it a little swish, flush it, and either put that away, the little swisher, or I like to put mine right under the rim, tap it off, put it under the rim or the seat, and let it dry there. Then my bathroom is done. I hang my towel up. It looks nice in there. Let's go to the kitchen. Then we're going to wash our hands, of course, after you clean the toilet. Then you're going to go into the kitchen and you're going to empty the dishwasher. So put the dishes up. Or if you don't have a dishwasher and you've got a rack of dishes, put your rack of dishes up. Then while you're doing that, have a little bit of coffee brewing or tea or something for yourself to get your morning going, whatever it is you like. I like coffee. I drink decaf. Okay, next thing we're going to do is wake the kids up and put them through you got it, morning routine. If the children get up while you're trying to do your morning routine, you say, I'm sorry, darling, go back to bed. It's not time to get up yet. Then get a drink of water, they can go to the bathroom, but they have to go back to bed. Just the same way as when a child gets up at night after you've put him to bed. They have to be in bed. It's only going to be a few minutes and mama's going to get you up. Now you feel good, you can go get the kids up. So you wake your children up in a gentle manner and you have them make their own bed no matter what it looks like. Don't correct it. There's not perfection here. There's just the idea that they are a bed maker. Make their bed, go into the, and not hard, just pull up the covers, pull up the sheets, pull up the covers, put the pillow on the top, maybe throw their baby on there, then come on into the bathroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair, put your clothes on, put your dirty clothes or your pajamas away, whatever that means to you, dirty clothes under the pillow, in the drawer, whatever, and then come to the kitchen and have some breakfast. That is the simple morning routine. You may add little things. You don't add Bible study, that's a whole nother thing. If you want to do that first thing in the morning, then you get up early enough to do it so that you can still do your morning routine before the children get up. If you take your shower in the morning, you take your shower and add that time to it. So you have to get up early enough to get yourself done so that you have yourself taken care of, you feel good before you get your children up. Okay, that's morning routine. Then if you're going to work, you go on to work. If you don't work out of the home, you're not a payroll fly baby, or you're a payroll fly baby who works part-time and this isn't your day to work, you could also be a payroll fly baby even though you work from home, but you must concentrate on your work, so you're not doing household work now, okay? All right, so if you're a fly baby, you're off to work. Payroll fly babies, we're going to do our other 2 morning routines. Put in a load of laundry, mine's going now, and go through an inch of paper. I don't have paper clutter, but if you have paper clutter, go through an inch of paper. Just sorting it, not handling it. Okay, next, we're going to do after dinner routine. So those of you who are working, you're going to come home, put in a load of laundry, go through an inch of paper, and make dinner. After dinner, we all do our after dinner routine, and then before bed routine for yourself and your children before you go to bed. Early enough for everybody to get the required number of hours that you need, allowing 30 minutes for yourself to calm down and go to sleep, allowing 15 minutes for your children to calm down and go to sleep. Always helps if you read them a story. Okay, that's the routines. I went through that a little more in detail than I normally do for the morning routine. but occasionally somebody doesn't know what that is, so occasionally I'm going to go through it. Then we have another thing to do today. So that's our first layer. Those 5 routines are our first layer. Sounds like a lot of work when you squeeze it all together, but it's not squeezed together. You're doing a little bit here, followed by a little bit here, followed by a little bit here, then there's a big old break, then a little bit here, then there's a little break, then there's a little bit here. That's all there is. Now, after you've got your routines down pat, so most of you who are watching me have your routines down pat, then we're going to go, and that doesn't mean that you have them a habit yet, you just know what they are. Now we're going to go to our second layer of our cake, our zone. We're in the kitchen this week. That is zone number 2. So you're going to go in your kitchen if you're an at-home fly baby, and work in your kitchen after your morning routine. So you're going to get 10 minutes of deep cleaning done in your kitchen. Or if it's cluttered, 15 minutes of decluttering. Deep cleaning will come after decluttering. So if you're still decluttering and it's taken you more than 15 minutes, then you're going to continue it tomorrow and tomorrow until this week is up. And then next week, if it's still cluttered, then you're just going to deal with what you have until we get back to the kitchen again. Eventually, your kitchen is going to be totally decluttered. That's when you deep clean, okay? And you just deep clean in little bits. That's the whole Flylady system. Inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yard by yard, it's hard. Last thing we do of our 3-layer cakes, we've got our routines, we've got our quick little zone, is our basic weekly plan. What is the basic weekly plan for today? It's errand day. Yesterday, you made your grocery list, you paid your bills, you looked at your budget. Today is errand day. So you're going to go get your groceries today and run any other errands you might do. If you've been decluttering, look in the back of your car, look in your trunk. That's where I've been telling you to put the things you want to give away. Today's the day. If you see a Goodwill box, drop it off. If you see a Goodwill store, drop it off. If you live out in another part of the country and have a different place to drop things off, or you prefer to take it to a woman's home, do whatever it is you want to do, but today's the day to get rid of it. All right. Whew, that sounds like a lot, but honestly it isn't. An errand day does take a little longer because you're in the car making your errands. The other part doesn't take long. Okay, here we go. Let's answer questions. Hello, everyone. I saw you all talking to each other, talking about decaf coffee, wishing me a good morning. So I'm ready for questions. I'm going to roll back and see if there are any questions. Here's one from Sophia. I'm trying to establish vacation routine. Well, honey, I don't have a vacation routine. If you have one, good for you. I get up when I want to get up. It depends on my people that I'm vacationing with, what time they want to get up. If I get up before them, I just make sure I know where the coffee is. Make myself a cup of decaf and enjoy the view, or read, or look at my phone until everyone gets up. If I'm in someone's home, I make sure that I don't leave my trash around. I keep my clothes neatly in their containers. The last place I just went, there were 4 of us all together, 3 visitors, and my friend's home and her husband. So 2 of us shared a room, and the closet was full of his clothes. So we just squeezed our clothes that hung up in there. Everything else was in our suitcases, and you just use your suitcase and put the things back as you used it. And then we did have some things that we purchased. That little area started to get a little cluttered with bags and things that we purchased. But basically, that's what both of us did, myself and my roommate, Pam. So that's my routine for that. I go to bed when I want to. I get up when I want to. I have all the fun I can possibly have. I don't have a routine. The routine is for my home. Okay, but you can do one if you need to. Like, let's say you own a lake home, and it's your home, or a mountain home. Then you're going to have your things in place when you get there. They're not going to be in a suitcase, and you're going to be able to continue with your morning routine, just like you do here. A morning routine just to keep the place looking nice. You own it, right? Not that I don't care about my friend's home. I kept it as neat as I possibly could, but I'm not swishing her toilet. I'm not wiping her sink. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Oh my, Sherry. Sherry said her special project is moose poop, that would be bad. Mouse poop in her pots and pans. Okay, Sherry, time to get out those little mouse traps. And another thing you can do is, after you wash your pots and pans, is turn them upside down. Put something underneath them, or put lids on them. You want to avoid having that happen again. Okay. I don't get mice where I live, but my sister does in the mountains, and we have various things that we have to do up there, like she keeps her bread in the microwave, and everything else is in sealed containers that a mouse could possibly get into. Let's see. Erin does, I do all toilets. So she does toilets. I get up early in Bible study. That's good, Sherry, because you need some strength when you go in there and find poop in your pots and pans. Nanny Dubois, hello from France. Bonjour. It's almost 3 p.m. here. Well, then I hope you've done your morning routine and you can check and see how well did you do, Nanny? How well did you do? Did you get it done? Have you done your laundry? Is it going? Have you folded it? Is it already dried? Do you have a dryer? I know in different parts of the world, people have different things. Even in the United States, people have different things. If you have to hang your clothes, that's something else. Okay. Okay, y'all are just talking about coffee. Are you listening to me? Odette said, living in a hotel with my 7 children and husband, had a busted pipe and now have to put in a new kitchen upstairs and an upstairs bath. Odette, won't that be nice when it's all done? What can you be grateful for? What can you be grateful for? The nice thing about a hotel is you don't have to make the beds. You don't have to clean the toilet. You don't have to swish the sink. You just have to stay tidy with your clothes. That's all you have to do. So what can you be thankful for? Heather is listening to me. Thank you, Heather. That makes me feel so good. This blouse is too big. This little thing looks funny. Okay, morning routine done, Lisa said. 1 load of wash and I'm at work now. Awesome, Lisa. You got some things done before you left. Hello, Rhonda. Nice to have you back. Sherry said, Kat, thanks, upside down pot. Sorry for not listening. Obsessed with poop. I wasn't fussing. Y'all can have a chat. I love that there's a community here. Mr. B's right in there with you. Aaron said, my comment about toilets was in reference to the question Melissa asked about the morning routine. I didn't mean I swish other people's toilets. Good. I'm so happy. Just all the toilets in my home. Okay, Aaron, that's good. Aaron, I hope you're having a better day. I saw your note about having a rough time in your house. I hope everything's better now. I think Larry said hi to Robin. I'm going back now to see what I can find here. Good morning. Okay, let's see if all the good mornings. Bonjour, Soft Kid said. Let's see. So Sharon got up early and said the rosary was a perfect way to start a morning. That is a great way to start your morning. Sophia said she was trying to okay, we talked about that. All right, I'm going to go back from here, from when Sophia said she was trying to establish a vacation routine. Melissa Moore and Sherry and Sophia and Nani Dubois and Aaron and let's see who else is on here. Wanda Campbell. Wanda, you're my Clemson friend, right? If you are, congratulations. You beat our Cuckoos. You sure did. Good job. Now I know how it feels to get beaten by 20 points. Sherry Maza. Jamise, good morning. Thank you. I look beautiful. Thanks. I'm just kind of thrown together, but I appreciate it. Beautiful purpose. Shining my sink 3 days in a row. It really does work. I'm trying to get ahead of myself, tackling my hot spots. Great, beautiful purpose. Good morning, Kathy. Robin received her mug. Is it good? I have mine ordered. I haven't gotten mine yet. I hope it's okay. All right. Anna Johnson just got her notification. That's okay, Anna. Elizabeth said good morning. Yasmin said good morning. Ooh, I feel a tickle. Hold on. Beg your pardon. Daryl from Texas, Saltwater 8705 said good morning. Melissa and Anila Tahir said good morning. Amy, Miss Amy said good morning. And Kelly Dang and Jackie Longnecker. Okay, we have 71 people on this call. 8 people have given me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate all that you do to promote this channel. I really do, because I really want to get as many people on this system who really need it. Now, if you have friends who really need it and they're going to be offended, don't do it. But if you have somebody who's asking you, God, how's your house looking so good? Yeah, Wanda, I see your comment, Miss Wanda. Go you. If you have somebody who's saying, how is your house getting so great? That's when you share it. That's when you say, oh my gosh, I would have never been able to do this if it wasn't for the Flylady system. You know, that's when you do it. And they'll say, oh, I want to do that. And then you tell them, you know, it doesn't happen overnight. Mary Sellers, good morning. This is my first time live. Well, Mary, so happy to have you here. Trish the Dish is here. Nanny Dubois said, Morning routine done before going to work. Now I came back from work, and if my husband didn't do the laundry, I'll do it. And if he pays, and if the pay is here, I'll check first. I'll go buy groceries. Awesome. I hope you have plenty of time to do that and you're not making yourself tired, Nani. Kiona's waving at me. Rosie Dawn. Okay, zone work this week has been deep cleaning my new to me fridge. It's ready to replace my old fridge. Today, decluttering my mother's freezer. Awesome, Rosie. You got it all clean already? That's awesome. Kat, you always tell us we're beautiful. I love that. Some may not hear it from anyone else that day. Lisa, I know that. I do know that. And you are beautiful, every single one of you. And thanks for reminding me, Lisa. Thanks for reminding me that some of us never hear they're beautiful. I worked with the most beautiful girl. She was the sweetest, most delicate, pretty thing. And she didn't have a lot of confidence. And I told her how beautiful she was. And she said, oh, no, I'm not. And I said, oh my gosh. And I'm not going to say her name, but I said, didn't your mother ever tell you how beautiful you are? Oh no, my mother would never say that to me. And it's like, what? You know, she was beautiful, but you know what? Everyone is beautiful. Everyone has a beautiful soul. And you know what? If you're scarred in some way, or you have something that's bothering, listen, nobody likes everything about themselves. But you know what? It's not the outside. You can make it look as good as you can, and that's important because you want to love yourself, but it's what you show forth, what you shine through. That's your beauty, and you are beautiful. And that's why I say to remember that you're beautiful and be beautiful. Go out there and be beautiful because you are. Be proud of who you are. Be the alpha in your house. Don't be submissive. Don't be a doormat. Be who you are. You're a beautiful, precious person. God made you the most precious, lovely person. He chose you. He knit you in your mother's womb. And today, you are that person. You are who you're supposed to be. So be beautiful. Okay. Let's see. But thanks a lot for reminding me of that. Okay. Sherry, my big win this year, making my hubby lunch to take to work every day since January 2nd. High five, Sherry. You have got it, baby. So proud of you. And you know what? Some husbands don't make their own lunches, and it takes you to do it. So if it takes you to do it and you're doing it, I'm very proud of you. Very proud. Mary Seller said, roll tide, baby, roll. Robin Thompson, the mug is perfect. It makes me smile and complete the process. So exciting. She's talking, if you don't know, about the mugs that show up at the bottom here when the chat is off that you can purchase, and it says, what does it say? On one side it says, A Better Life with Flylady Kat. It has little flowers, and on the back it says, complete the process. And you can buy one, and remember to complete your process every day. Is Dickie on here? I see Larry saying hello. Yep, there she is. Hi, Dickie. Malinsky House. My friend stayed over, and I swished and swiped while she was watching, and she was amazed. She said, it feels like you cleaned your whole bathroom. Yay. And it took that long. Amazing. So proud of you for showing her that. She might be somebody who would appreciate the Flylady system. Heather said, I didn't hear it, but I tell my girls they're beautiful and I love them many times, and that I love them many times each day. That is so wonderful. And you know what, Heather, your mother gave you such a beautiful name. I'm sure she thought you were beautiful. Maybe she just forgot. But you are beautiful. Thanks, Erin. That's what Wanda said to Erin. Thanks, Erin. Jennifer, I've got mascara. Hang on. It's killing me. And that eye. Okay, good. I also got a little teary over Heather. Good morning. Jennifer says, struggling with getting back into our school week routines, but your live YouTube videos are really helping me and keeping me motivated. That is fantastic. You know what? Getting them back in school gets you back in your regular routine. The majority of the year your kids are in school. This is your regular routine. The summertime you have a little bit off, maybe the springtime, definitely at Christmas, you've got some time off, but this is your regular routine. So the regular routine is get up, do the morning routine, maybe get the kids to school, come back, finish the morning routine. Or depending on how much time you have in the morning, you can get that morning routine done, including putting some laundry in and going through your paper before you get the kids to school. But the idea is boomerang. If you have to take them out, You stay focused. You put on those little horse blinders. You're going to come straight back home and get right back into where you were. You're not going to go dawdle from there. You're not going to say, oh my gosh, the kids are gone. Let me have a cup of coffee. I wonder what's on TV. Oh, I like these shoes. Let me get some new shoes. Let me go online. And the next thing you know, you haven't done your stuff and it's time to pick the kids up from school. I know, because I'm just like you. Don't do it. Put your blinders on. Coach yourself up. You're going to take the kids to school. You're going to come right back. You're going to finish your morning routines, jump into that the zone work, and go right into the basic weekly plan. When you're done, then you can relax and look at things online and have a cup of coffee, extra cup of coffee, etc. But you did get your cup first thing this morning. All right, let's see. Lisa's hearting me. Lisa's hugging me. Aw. Sherry said, I'm posting complete the process in my poopy kitchen. Oh, God, save me. Sherry, you make me laugh. You know what? That's so great. That's the spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine go down. Laughter, right? So just do it. You can do it. Wash your hands real good when you're done. Wear gloves if you can. You got this. Okay. Heather said, didn't mean to make you tear up. I just wanted to comment on how important it is. I know you didn't. I just can't anyway, I'm so proud you are telling your kids that. That's wonderful. Rana said, the daily chat saved me and helped me complete the process. Awesome, Rana. Sophia said, need routines with the kids for homework and meals. Other than that, we do what we feel like. But the kids resist all transitions. Oh, yeah, don't all kids, right? Yes, they do. All kids do resist. Oh, not all kids, but a lot of kids do resist because it's what they're used to. They're used to being sloppy. They're used to you not making them do things. So, like getting from room to breakfast, from breakfast to the pool, I sound whiny, so I resolve that today. I will resolve that today. I will not let that annoy me and see what happens. Yeah, you don't let it annoy you. You just say, sorry, I really promise I have mascara in this eye. Okay. You just say, you know what? Okay, if your kids are big enough to get themselves to the kitchen and they're not doing it, then you got to give them some consequences. Listen, you guys, I woke you up in plenty of time to do your if they're big. I woke you up in plenty of time to get your little morning routine done. And I want you to dawdle in there. I want you to get it done and get in the kitchen. You've had plenty of sleep. And in the kitchen, I have breakfast here for you. And then you're going to go into school. And you'll have a few minutes later if you want to do something dawdly. But this happens first. And if it doesn't, then, whatever the consequence is. Because that's what happens with big kids. They get to choose. And if they choose not to, let's say you say if it doesn't, then you have no breakfast. That's their choice. They go to school with no breakfast. I know you're freaking out. You want them to have breakfast. But you had breakfast for them, and send them to school without breakfast and see how they feel. If they're used to eating breakfast, they'll be really sad that they didn't eat breakfast, and maybe tomorrow they'll choose to come to the table. I'm not being mean, I'm being firm. Look, you're the boss. You're the alpha. You are in charge, not the kiddos. Kids don't run the house. Kids are part of the family, but they don't run the house. This is your job. If they were at school and the teacher said, it's lunchtime, we have 20 minutes, let's go on to lunch, and when the bell rings and it's time to be in the next class, they didn't eat their lunch. Oh well, they go eat lunch, don't they? If they're in high school. If they're little kids and the teacher says, all right, we're going to put this math book away and we're going to take out our readers. Everyone puts their math book away and takes out their readers. They don't say, no, I really like playing it. Maybe they're a math person. Maybe there's a special puzzle in there. I really like this. I'm going to keep doing this. They'll get in trouble, right? So you're the same thing. You firm but kind. You're not mean. You're not beating them. You're not yelling at them. You're just saying, this is the way it's going to be. I did this for you. You come do this. If you don't, you've chosen not to. Whatever. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, let's see. I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. Emily said, I told my kids I only have so many days left of empty threats, so they better do what I'm asking them before I start handling them how Dad does. Emily, stop that. Don't ever give your child an empty threat. Don't tell them they get more days of empty threats. There are no empty threats. That's just yelling. That's all that is. That's just blowing off steam. That's just making yourself angry and giving a bad attitude to the whole household. Stop the empty threats right now. Don't even tell them that you're stopping empty threats. Just mean what you say what you mean, and do what you say you're going to do. If you have empty threats, you're raising ruined children because they don't hear you anymore. But they'll learn to hear you when you mean what you say You're not yelling. You're not being mean. You're being firm but kind. Okay? I know you probably didn't hear that I was saying when you wrote this. So I'm not fussing at you. I'm just being firm with you. Don't ever give an empty threat. You tell them what you want them to do. Give them a consequence. They get to choose the end. When they choose the consequence, they're going to hate it and they're going to blame you, and you're not going to listen and you're not going to respond. You're going to know that's them being mad at themselves and trying, because they're immature, to put it on someone else. Just don't listen to that. You can say, you know what, that was the consequence you chose. I'm sorry. That's what you chose, that. And that's it. No conversation, no argument. Just go, okay? All right, let's see. That was Emily. Jennifer, guilty as charged, Kat. Time for me to get back to flying. Yes, ma'am. Sophia, my kids complain about homework and just about everything, but like you said, what kid doesn't complain? That's Heather. That's true. Cindy said, sit and do his homework. Okay, that must be something I missed the top of. Okay, Sophia, I let my son play and run around when he gets home before he has to sit and do his homework, and that has worked for us. Yeah, and you have to find what works for each kid too. That's also, it depends on their age. It really does. Just remember, when you come home from work, I know I put you right to work, but you're an adult and you have an emotional side and you have a logical side, and that's your logical side saying, I'm going to get this done so I can play with the kids later. But a kid doesn't have that. He's all emotion. So he wants to play when he comes home, and maybe he needs a little break. It's been stressful at school because he's had to obey his teacher all day long, and he's now going to have to obey you, because that's what kids are supposed to do. They're supposed to obey or choose and have the consequence. So when he comes home, maybe he does or she does need a little snack, need a little downtime, a little playtime, whatever it is. And then we have a time that we do homework, and that's the time. And so that works. Okay, let's see. Blue Ocean, hello. Let's see what the beginning of Blue Ocean's things are, if I can find her. I don't know. Oh, Wanda, you got a new planner? That's awesome. Congratulations. Good morning, Emily. Okay, Emily's already talking to me, but I found your old note. Thanks for faithfully serving us. You've changed many lives and homes. Thanks, Lisa. You're so sweet. Terry said thank you. Sherry Mazza said thank you. The Flylady system has helped me keep sane all of the packing and planning. Erica. Thank you, Erica. I know, it's so great, isn't it? I love it. It helped me too. Renata said, first time with the chat, love you. Been doing it since November 2017. Thank you, Renata. I'm so happy to have you here with us. Okay, this is the beginning of Cindy's note. Sophia, I let my son run and play. Oh, I already read that. Blue Ocean said, just now joined. Just joined now. Hi, Blue Ocean. Sandy Swanson said, good morning. Larry said, hello to you guys. Okay. Sophia, my kids complain about homework. Okay, that's where we already read that. Guilty as charged, I read that. Emily, I read that. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up. Miss Amy. Always having a hard time planning meals with one picky kid, one husband on a diet, and one toddler. Well, here's what I would say. If you're not on that special diet, and he is, then you cook foods that he can have, like maybe he is a low-carb person. So you make him some meat, and you make him some low-carb vegetables. Then you put in some potatoes or some noodles or some rice for you and the family. And the picky kid, if he absolutely is going to throw up when you eat it, maybe you're making liver and he can't do liver, and we understand strong flavored foods. But if it's chicken or something mild and he won't eat it, then he won't eat it. But we're not going to focus on that. If you have a super picky child, there are some professionals who can help you with that. But in general, don't let them have snacks before dinner. That takes away their appetite, and then they are going to be picky. But some kids are picky. I have a couple of picky grandchildren who have picky fathers. But slowly but surely, they'll eat what the rest of the family eats. It just takes ignoring it, honestly, and letting them eat what they want from what we serve, okay? Or what my daughter serves or whatever. All right, that's how you do it. You just make a regular meal, make sure your husband's got his food in there, and then you add in what you need for the rest of the family. Okay. Oh, a bunch of stuff came in. So that was Amy. Blue Ocean said she did declutter the kitchen, but struggles with the fridge, can't keep it clean, and cannot clean it in one setting. Any suggestions? Yeah, you don't clean it in one setting. A deep clean takes sometimes a whole week because you're just doing a shelf at a time, depending on how much you can get done in 15 minutes. Now, once you get it clean, every single week when you do your planning and desk day, you're wiping it out. You're reorganizing it because people are jamming stuff in there. They're leaving the lid off the jelly. There's rings around the bottom. There's milk slopped in there. Maybe Kool-Aid is spilled, whatever. Your job once a week is to go through it, Put the milk where it goes, the cottage cheese where it goes, the lids on things, wipe up the little spills and organize it, make it look pretty, and throw out the dead stuff every week so that when you clean it, it's not so hard, okay? All right, I am going to have to go. It's been 30 minutes. Let me hit these big questions real quick, the bigger comments, and then I'm going to go. So no more comments. I love you guys, but I'm starting from the bottom and I'm going to the top to catch up. Heather. Heather is the... Hi, Sandy. It's her first time. Okay, that's it. That's my last comment. Okay. Sandy Curtis, welcome. Didn't mean to be rushing you. Okay, Heather Yo. Kat, I have a super picky kid. That we talked about. You mentioned someone that can help. Please pass that along. I did. I talked about the Food Nanny. That's a book. Maybe that would help you. Miss K just came on. We'll watch the replay. Good morning, Miss K. Sophia, thank you, Kat. I need to go help my daughter do homework. We'll definitely listen to this chat again. Have a beautiful day. You beautiful people. Sophia's given us all beauty compliments. Thank you, Sophia. You're beautiful, too. Good morning, Maria Conley. Good morning. Miss K, cleaning the fridge, saying it here for accountability. Actually, the freezer side is first. Doing my morning routine and planning a grocery list. It's supposed to snow. Yes, ma'am. And yesterday was grocery list, but that's okay. You got to have one to go to the grocery store. Try to stay on what we're doing, and then when you go do your things, nothing will be hard. You're having to combine a couple of days. Okay. Heather is home. Heather, I've been doing Flylady for 2 weeks. I'm in love. Awesome, Heather. Melissa said, this is very helpful about the empty threats. I'm guilty of that too. I needed a little cat to give me some firm but kind encouragement about that. Thanks, Kat. You're welcome. Good morning, Fran. Just finished morning routines. It's taken me 2 months to get some order in my morning routine, and then to talk with you set me on the right way. Thank you. You're a welcome, Elizabeth. Emily said, so true about the attitude. Love it. I appreciate it. Where do I start? In starting with the control binder. I have ADHD and I get easily caught up with the minor details of the binder. I don't use a control binder. I use a planner, and it's very simple to just use that planner, put in what I tell you to do every day, and then after a bit you're going to understand the system. If you go watch the How to Do the Flylady system for newbies, you'll know what we do every week. You'll have it written down because you're going to take notes. And so when I say we're in zone 2, you're going to know what zone 2 is. You're going to write it in your planner. You're going to say what we do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for basic weekly plan. You're going to you can put your menu at the bottom so you know what you're eating, and fill in what's happening that day, like you're going to the doctor, etc. Okay? Alrighty. Well, guys, I'm going to have to go. I hope you have a beautiful day, and always remember that you are beautiful.